Hey Black Beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not new here, hey girl, hey, how you doing? Where you been? Where you from? Where you at?
Are you asking all these questions?
As y'all can tell by the title of this video, we're gonna be doing this baby daddy series. Let's get into episode 6 because y'all keep asking me.
Why? Why not? Why though?
So after I left Troy out in the rain crying, I went back upstairs to my man. I really didn't want to do this episode because that's like my childhood best friend. Everybody dirt gotta come out. Everybody dirt is finna come out. So in order for the story to make sense, I have to get the little backstory on Blue baby mother. We gonna name her Annoying. When I was 15, I was working at this marketing job. Basically, you gotta go around people's doors, go around to the stores, try to get them to sign this paper for either a magazine subscription or you gotta get them to give you donations. This was around the time when Obama had just became president. We were selling the Obama calendars, all that extra stuff. It was 3 different groups, 3 different vans, 3 different supervisors. So they put me with this one supervisor. We gonna name him Rick. When it was time for me to get paid, Rick was not trying to pay me because Rick was taking all of the money and spending it on Annoying because him and Annoying was sleeping together. So I went to the other supervisor and I told them the situation. And honestly, none of the other supervisors was surprised. Everybody knew that this was going on. I was just the only one who didn't know. Long story short, Annoying hated me because I went and told he was giving all my money to her. She hated me from that. I'm dating Blue. Now, what I didn't know, that Annoying was Blue baby mother. Once Annoying found out that I was Blue girlfriend, oh, all hell was finna break loose. All hell was finna break loose. Bro, she was so weird. Like, she used to be commenting this weird ass shit on Instagram, talking about some,
oh, I love my baby daddy. I never let him go.
Bruh.
letting him go today. You're letting him go today. How about that? Stop playing with me.
Don't do it.
Me and him used to get into little stuff like that, but he used to be like, yo,
She's just doing too much. She's being extra. I don't know why she's doing all that.
she's doing that because of me. So he's like, how she doing that because of you? Y'all don't even know each other. I'm like, little do you know, I know your baby mother. So basically I wound up telling Blue how I knew her. And he was like,
Oh, you talking about the guy she used to work for, Rick? Oh, that's crazy. Because, you know, he's still in the picture. She said they was best friends.
quote unquote. But when I tell you shit just started to go downhill with Blue, it just started to go downhill. So not only did he have this annoying ass baby mother, he had this friend, y'all. We gonna call his friend Bummy because he was a bum.
Say what?
His friend used to bully me all the time. Mind you, his friend was like 6'4", mad tall. I used to tell Blue, like, yo, your friend is saying this, your friend is saying that. Tell him to leave me alone. Basically, Blue would never catch it. Like, he would always do it when Blue was like away. One day, I had dropped my building key. Do y'all know about the key? It's like a card and you have to swipe it to get in the building. It's not like a regular key, just a card. So I had one of those. So come to find out, Blue friend Bummy had my key. He had my building key. So I went to him. I'm like, can I get my building key? He like,
Oh, yeah, you give me $60.
You're not ashamed of yourself.
like, why do you want me to pay for my own key, bro? Like, is you dumb? We arguing back and forth. This is like days that's going by. Every time I see him, we arguing back and forth. So I finally wound up telling Blue, I'm like, yo, Blue, tell your friend to give me my building key. Like, why is he trying to sell my building key? Long story short, Mommy had already sold my building key, bro. I used to hang out at this park named Crotona. At that point in time, I thought I was in a little gang back in the day, but I wasn't. I thought I was in a little gang. So I had went to Crotona Park and I had got all my male friends and I'm like, yo, this boy, he keep bullying me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. He stole my key. So long story short, I got all them niggas to mob over there. So all of them went over there, started chasing Bummy. Bummy was running. Bummy was scared. Bummy ain't want no smoke. That was the last day Bummy messed with me. Do y'all know Blue had the nerves to be upset that I got the niggas to check? Like, I told you your friend was bullying me. And you said nothing. You didn't believe me. I told you he had my building key. And before he sold it, you couldn't even try to get it back. You couldn't do none of that. Like, moving on. Blue loved jewelry. I would never forget it. He had this chain around his neck that he would never take off. Not in the shower, not in the bed, not nowhere. He would never take this chain off, right? A couple of weeks passed by and I noticed that the chain is not on Blue neck. And I notice stuff like that because I'm a detective. I go and I'm like, Blue. Blue like, huh? I'm like, Blue, where your chain at? So Blue like,
oh, it was up the block at my sister's house. When I had took a shower there the other day, I had wound up leaving the chain.
okay, all right, that's cool. I ain't think nothing of it. Later on that night, I'm on Instagram. His baby mother happened to tag him in a picture. Again, I love my baby's daddy. I never let him go. With the stupid ass caption, right? So, the caption, I look at the picture because I'm like, okay, Miss Skinny Minnie, what do you want? So, I look at the picture. Why she got on Blue chain? Y'all, I give Blue one more chance. I'm like, Blue, where is the chain? He's like,
oh, it's at my sister's house.
Bruh.
so I turned the phone. I said, so this not the chain? This not the chain on your baby mother's neck right now. This not the chain. He started to stutter.
You want.
Listen, I'm done playing with niggas. At this point, I done rolled and died for too many niggas. I'm done playing with niggas. So you know what I did? I was doing laundry that day, and my laundry mat was actually downstairs in my building. So I had to bring up the laundry cart, you know, the rolling one. I had to bring that up with my clothes in there, put my clothes on the couch, basically, you know, put them away, and then bring the cart back downstairs. So I was on my way out the door when I seen the picture. I was bringing the cart back downstairs. But when I seen it, I stepped back in the house. So the empty cart was there. I gave Blue 2 chances to answer, and he stuttered and lied on both chances. So I picked up the laundry cart and I threw it at his face.
Call the police.
I'm not gonna lie. I clearly turned into the hawk. My cousin was there. He was like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, he was laughing, but he was like, bro, you're bugging at the same time. So I picked up this laundry cart and I tossed it and I threw it at his face. His eye right here was like a cut. It was bleeding where like I had scratched the skin off his face with the cart or whatever. But I didn't care because I'm tired of niggas lying. I'm not taking no more lies. From this point on is when I started putting my hands on niggas. That might be the wrong thing to do, but shit, I was whooping ass today. He was like tussling back and forth because after I threw the cart at him, I ran up on him and I tried to hit him. But he had like blocked it and he was like trying to push me, like trying to get me out the way. That's another thing about Blue. He would never hit me back or he would never hit me. He would always just try to restrain me or move me out the way so he can go. So he kept trying to move me out the way so he could run out the door, but I wasn't having that. So I kept running to the door. It was like 20 minutes. Blue finally got out the door. He ran out the door. Blue went to his sister's house and told on me as if I cared. His sister called like, oh, why you did that to my brother's face? The same reason why his baby mother had his chain on. The same reason why he's lying. The same reason why she loved her baby father and she never let him go.
Bruh.
Yeah, I might have been wrong, but I did not care. 2 weeks passed. He did not come back in like 2 weeks. He would not talk to me or nothing. Like, he would not talk to me. I was blowing up his phone because, again, he still wouldn't give me no explanation on why she had the chain on, how she got it in the first place, what was even going on between them, because I know the girl didn't like me, but it was just weird stuff she used to do. And I know that because I was always creeping on Instagram. Mind you, she knew I was creeping on Instagram. It was just private. And now I'm his girl. It's public. And now you write all these baby daddy this, baby daddy nothing, girl. Baby daddy nothing. You lost him. It's over. Or so I thought, right? Y'all, I started doing mad dumb shit. Like I said, I was creeping on his baby mother Instagram page. I was stalking it. I was going outside seeing if I could find Blue. I could never find Blue. Long story short, me and Troy wound up linking up one day. Why? I don't know.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Like, I'm stupid. If y'all don't know, I tend to go backwards. Like, I'm not the type of female who gonna go to a nigga and, oh, what's your favorite color? What you like to eat? What you like to do? Oh, how many kids you... I'm not the type of female that's about to get to know you all over to find out that everything you just told me was a lie.
Period.
So I tend to go backwards with people that I'm just comfortable with. I already know them. I already know they ain't shit. I already know what's going on. Ain't nothing you can lie to me about. Feel me? That's my toxic trait. I move backwards. Sometimes I still do it. But, growth, baby. Growth, okay? A lot of things in these stories that I did before, I would never do them now. But I still do kind of have that toxic trait. I will go back to an ex before I go to a new man. And that is so stupid. Like, so dumb. So I started hanging out with Troy. I don't know how the hell this happened. Mind you, Troy was still in recovery. So I had to go to his mother's house to see him, chill with him, whatever. One day it just got late and I wound up spending the night at Troy's mother's house with him. Now Troy didn't live at his mother's house. He was only staying there because he couldn't be on the block because, you know, he had just got boop, 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 whatever. So, my damn shirt is coming unbuttoned. Because Troy didn't live there, he lived on another block. We had just wound up staying there, whatever. So we spent the night there. He had slept on a pull-out couch. Because she had like a couch, you pull it out, whatever. You know what a pull-out couch is, girl. Stop playing with me. So we had slept on a pull-out couch. Y'all, I kid you not. God woke me up 3 in the morning. God was like, bitch, get up. Bro, I went to get up. I was itching. I was like, what's going on? Why I'm itching? It's still cold. Why I'm itching? I tapped Troy. I'm like, yo, Troy, I am itching over here. Like, I can't stop itching. I don't know what the is going on. Help me. Troy, you know, he's still struggling a little bit with his cane. So he like, come on, we're going to go to the bathroom, see what's going on. So I'm like, all right. So we go to the bathroom. Y'all, I get to the mirror. I am all ate the up, bro.
Oh my God.
And I tell you, them motherfucking bed bugs got me. Them bed bugs got me up good. I told you, God woke me up. That was his song. Bitch, why you here? Get up.
Bruh.
Like, bro, they tore me alive. One thing about me, you want to know if you got bed bugs in your house, girl, invite me over and let me sit on that couch. They gonna eat me up instantly. They don't play games with me. They love it. They love it here. I know that sound weird, but they love me. When I had got ate up before, it was at this dirty friend house. That's another story time. But it was at this dirty friend house. I didn't think, like, you know, like, she had bed bugs, bro. I didn't think his moms had bed bugs, bro. Because her house was so clean. She kept her shit up. She kept her shit together. I mean, her younger son used to have a lot of his friends coming over and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Long story short, I told Troy, I'm like, yo, these bed bugs that ate me the up. I'm out of here. Like, I'm disgusted. Bro, Troy gonna sit here and talk about,
Oh, well, why didn't they eat me up?
nigga, you just got pew. Why would they want to eat you up? You got mad antibiotics in you. You're not sweet like me.
Bruh.
They don't want you. I don't think nobody wants you at this point. Like,
Really, nigga?
I jump in the shower. I get dressed. I'm like, yo, I'm finna wake up and tell her, like, she got bed bugs in her house. She need to get that shit the fuck out of here. Troy was like, no, do not tell her that. Like, that's embarrassing. Why would you tell her something like that? Why would I not?
Are you stupid or
So I kept me and Troy spend the night with each other on the low. Cause who gonna go around saying, yeah, I spent the night with Troy. Yeah, them bed bugs ate me. Yeah, no, bitch, you not cute. I just branched off, minding my business, and I went back to my house, stripped butt naked, washed up again, threw them clothes out, and I just shut the fuck up. I ain't tell nobody nothing.
I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
It was like a month or two later, me and Blue had wound up getting back right. Blue could not find himself to forgive me for the simple fact that I done scratched his face up, and Blue don't play about his face. He a pretty boy. He don't play about his face, okay? But he wound up forgiving me anyway. Now, like I told y'all before, me and his relationship was going downhill, and boy, was I in for a very rude awakening. How do I explain this? Okay, so, and you know what's crazy? Side note. Let's stop the story real quick. Side note. Me and Blue was recently just talking on Facebook and Instagram. Do you know as soon as Blue part came up in a story, he blocked me? I could understand why you blocked me. I could understand it. Because you ain't want your dirt to be spilled. You knew in order for me to tell this baby daddy series, I was going to have to put your part in there for it to make sense. So you blocked me. The truth is still going to get exposed. Boy, whether I tell it, you tell it, or somebody else tell it. Like, it's going to get exposed. So, let's get back into the story. Y'all, we ain't even about the sugarcoat shit. Somebody came up to me. It wasn't even a week with me messing back with Blue. And that's another thing. Anytime that me and Blue would break up, or I wasn't talking to him, or I would be mad at him, he'll pop up at my house, he'll knock on the door, and I wouldn't answer. He would sit there, he'll go shopping and buy me a whole bunch of stuff and leave it in front of my door with a nice note, a nice card. He thought he can buy me. You cannot buy me, nigga. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you giving me. You cannot buy me. Blue always thought he could buy me. Every time I got mad at him, he was bringing me a pair of boots. Every time I got, here, take these up. Like, stop. Long story short, let's not even sugarcoat shit. Somebody came up to me and told me that Blue was getting O-R-A-L. He was getting the O from a crackhead.
And
I said the same thing. Listen. Let me, okay. Y'all, when I heard this shit, my heart sank. Do you not know that? My heart sank. Because I was like, from all people, a crackhead.
my man.
I couldn't believe it. So I had to go do some investigating myself. We gonna call this Redbone, because she was a Redbone. Okay, so, you know them, I can't even call them crackheads. Okay, so y'all know them females who just started doing the, and they like, okay, so for example, say if I just started doing the, right?
Bruh.
Say if I just started doing some, and I look like this. See, I look cute. You would not expect me to be a dope, a coach. You would not expect me to be any of those things, right? When you look at me. Because I'm new at this. I only been doing this for a couple months. Like, I'm new. I'm still a bad bitch. I'm a bad crackhead. You know what I'm saying? She was one of those. She was cute. She was a newly formed crackhead, but she was still a crackhead. So what was you doing? Bro, he denied it. He kept denying it and denying it and denying it and denying it. And you know me, I didn't really have no real hard proof, and I wasn't about to go up to her and be like, yo, you sleeping with my man. I wasn't about to do none of that, because that was just extra. So I had wound up putting that in the back of my head, and I was just like, I can't believe, like, the stuff that's coming out about him. Like, we supposed to be best friends. This is why you don't never get in a relationship with your friend, y'all. Y'all ruin that relationship. Blue was a devil in disguise. Like, nobody understand. You think that was it? Y'all, that was not it. Blue had got mad one day, and he had decided to go to his sister building, which was right up the block from my house, and beat up his next door neighbor. Now, why would he beat the boy up? I don't know. He supposedly said they tried to jump him, so he caught them one by one. Whatever. I don't care. I wasn't there. Doesn't matter. Blue come back to the house. Blue sitting there telling me like, yeah, I just beat this boy up, like all this stuff. So I'm just like, okay, like, all right, well, it was a one-on-one. Yeah, it was a one-on-one, everything. Okay, cool. No problem. Like 30 minutes later, somebody is ringing my bell downstairs. But the thing is, they're pressing it and they will not let go. So when I try to talk and say, you know, like, who is it? I can't even buzz to say enough. I can't say nothing because they're ringing the bell so much, so long. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, who is this? Like, why is they ringing the bell like that? So Blue automatically like, don't open the door. It's probably this nigga that I just beat up. So I'm like, what you mean don't open the door? Like, I gotta open the door. I live here. They just ringing the bell down. So finally, they start ringing the bell down. Instead of pressing talk and saying something, I press listen. And y'all, when I tell you, I hear so many people downstairs. Like, I hear so many people downstairs, bro. And I'm just like, the type of building I live in, it's like, it's mad glass. You got to go through one glass, and then you got to go to the second glass and get through that glass. So if you got the key card, you got to swipe in, and you got to walk in, and then swipe that way, and then you walk to the elevator. So it was mad glass all around my building. Doors, everything. So some of the voices I'm hearing, I know them because everybody that was in the boy he fought, I knew. I knew him, his brothers, their sisters. I knew all of them. So I had wound up going downstairs and I see the boy he fought and his brother. Now I'm cool with his brother because I used to fake like mess with his brother like mad long ago when I was like 16. Like, we never did nothing. It was just like a little fling or whatever. Like, oh, you my boyfriend, you my girlfriend, we go to the pool together. But I had fake dated the boy, so I had told him to come in because it was mad people out there. I was not trying to go out there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't care how tough I am, it was mad people out there. And I know the problem wasn't with me, but because this is my man, they want that smoke with me. And it was females too. They had sticks, bats. Like, these people wasn't playing. So I had let the brother in and they all tried to come in with him. And I'm like, no. The only way I'm going to let you in the second door is if you tell him to go back out. So he told him to go back out. They come, he come in and I'm like, yo, what's all this about? Like, what's going on? He like, oh, because you know, Blue beat up my brother and we not having that. So we want smoke with him. So tell him to come downstairs. I'm like, I understand that, but yo, like, I gotta live here, bro. Like, you know, I got kids. Like, my kid's not there now, but I got kids. I got stuff going on. Like, these is too many people. You know, my landlord lives on the first floor. He can hear y'all, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get kicked out. I'm not trying to do none of that. He like, yeah, I understand, sis, because that's what he called me. He called me sis. He like, yeah, sis, I understand. But at the same time, like, niggas felt like he caught my brother off guard. And the way he did his face, like, he got to come down. He got to come downstairs. We not leaving until he come downstairs. Like, no disrespect to you. The problem ain't with you, but he got to come downstairs. So I'm like, all right, this conversation wasn't going nowhere. So I go back upstairs. I'm like, yo, Blue, you need to go downstairs because they not leaving and they not playing. Like, they want you. You putting me into mad stuff. Like, it's mad females downstairs. I'm up here by myself. It's me and you. No kids here, no mommy here, no cousins here, no friends here. It's me and you. And you know you dumb. So if you go out there, you gonna do some dumb stuff and end up in jail. So don't even do that. He was not trying to go downstairs. My bell starts ringing again. Instead of just talking like I said, I'm just pressing listen. Now I'm listening to everything. They yelling. They like, yo, tell him to come downstairs. He don't want to come downstairs. Yo, are they banging on the glass? They banging on the door. Now they done got into the first door. They trying to get into the second door. Bro, they is wailing downstairs. So as I'm pressing listen, all I hear is glass shattering over my intercom. Like, glass is shattering, bro. I'm like, I know they did not shatter this glass. I was scared. I wasn't scared of them. I was scared of my landlord. I know he heard that. And you know, like, my grandmother had died, what was it, like probably a year ago? Basically, when she died, the apartment was left to me. And you know me, I was having mad parties. I was having mad people who come over. Like, I didn't care what the landlord said. I was young and I was having fun. So I never used to listen when he used to give me warnings like, oh, you know, you can't do this. Oh, you can't have this certain amount of people in your house. And I used to just have everybody named mama in the crib. Like, oh, you want to come in? You could come in. Oh, you want to stay? You can stay. Oh, you want to party? You can party. Like, I used to have all that going on. So I was more scared of the landlord. I'm like, yo, he already told me I only get one more chance because the last party, it was like a big shootout and stuff. Bro, that was another crazy story. But the last party was crazy, so he already told me you only got one more chance and you out of here. Like, you're out of here. It don't matter how long it's going to take us to get you out, we going to get you out. Like, someone is banging on my door, bro. Banging on my door. I walk to the door, I'm like, it's one thing for you to come to my building and you shattering my glass and you doing all this. That's one thing. But when you come to my door, my threshold, I can do whatever I want to you. I went to the door with the bleach, like, what's up? Like, I'm ready to blind a bitch. Like, what's up? Don't come to my door with this. I fling open the door. Mind you, I got the bleach in my hand and everything. I fling open the door. I'm like, so what's up? Bro, why the fuck my landlord standing there?
I mean, I was playing.
And he's like, oh, carisma. That's how he talk. He's like, oh, carisma, I told you. You only have one more chance left. And you ruined it. They done shattered the glass all downstairs. I know it was your friends. I seen you with them before. And then you got this guy here bringing this drama to the building. Oh, no, we're going to do your moving papers. You need to go. We're going to take you to court. You need to fix that glass downstairs. Like, you're responsible. Like, he's going off on me, bro. He's going off. I'm like, Blue, what you finna do about this? Because this is your problem. If I get kicked out right now, I can't come stay with you, bro. I can't come stay with you, your sister. I can't come stay with your baby mother, annoying. I can't come stay with none of y'all. If I get kicked out, what I'm finna do, bro? I'm finna go, because I'm not going to nobody's shelter. I'm not going to nobody's shelter. That's a whole nother story time. I'm not going to nobody's shelter. Blue just like, bro, just don't worry about it. Like, we gonna figure something out. Like, just don't worry about it. But that was the last straw with him. I was just so like unattached from him and a relationship. I was just like, I can't do this, bro. Like, any nigga I mess with gotta bring drama to my life. Like, I thought I was the toxic one. I thought that was the very last straw for me. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Y'all been watching the Baby Daddy series for how long? So that means y'all know the names of these characters. Y'all basically know these characters, right? So do y'all remember when Troy was messing with Mixie? Troy got caught up with Mixie and King and Light Skin and all them people. And do you remember my friend, Ashley? I'm hanging out with my friend, so we're going to call my friend Ashley. Now, Ashley was a transgender. Ashley was a guy, but she wanted to be a girl. So she used to wear wigs, you know, put the little tissue in her bra, stuff like that. And she wanted to be addressed as a she. So by all respects, girl, hey girl, like that was my girl. Blue was around when me and Ashley was hanging out. When me and Ashley would start dancing around the house, Blue would get so mad. Blue would leave the house. He'd be like, yo, what are y'all doing? He'll walk in, start yelling like, oh, what are y'all doing? Like, that's mad. Stop. Like, what the hell? Like, just stop doing that, right? So we had this thing where I would tell Ashley, like, listen, boundaries, bruh. When he here, we ain't doing none of that. When he gone, we could twerk all day. We could do whatever you want to do. But out of respect for him, we ain't finna do that. So some messages came out. And there was some screenshots of him and Ashley talking. So Ashley, I think Ashley telling him to pull up. Or he telling Ashley to pull up. I think Ashley was telling him to pull up. She was like, oh, come uptown to my new crib or something like that. And he was like, oh, I'ma come. Like, what we finna do? And it was looking real DL to me. And everybody else. Because I'm not gonna lie. Back then I was petty. So I took the messages and I didn't blurt out no face. I didn't do nothing. I posted it on Facebook how it was. And I said, oh, he talking about he DL. I really only did that because my feelings was hurt. My feelings was hurt on both ends though. Because Ashley, you're supposed to be my friend. And you couldn't even tell me this. Like, you couldn't tell me you were trying to hook up with my man. And then Blue, you over here getting getting mad when we over here twerking and shaking the room, but you really low-key loving it.
Bruh.
You really low-key loving it. That's what pissed me off about you. And then now that I'm saying that, I just remember. Listen, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna even get into that, but really, Blue? Like, really? A guy? That was the end of it right there. That was the end of it. I left Blue ass. I said, oh no, baby. Oh no, baby.
Say what?
But you know, it was hard for me to like break up with him because I really did love him. But it was just like, that was just too much for me. So instead of me breaking up with him, I went and did it another way. I'm so stupid. But I went and I slept with Troy.
Don't call me out.
Like, DL? Oh no. Like, oh no, baby. So yeah, I went and did some dumbest shit in my life, okay? I came back to the house and I was just looking at Blue and he was sitting there trying to make it right, talk about some...
Oh, it's not true. That's not what you think it is. We were just linking up to smoke.
Head
Bruh.
ass. So why wouldn't y'all link up here and smoke here when we all smoke together? Why y'all gotta link up at her crib to smoke? Why y'all gotta be sneaky if it ain't that serious? Why y'all gotta be so sneaky? Huh? Yeah. He's sitting there trying to confess his love. I really thought I was a true emotional gangster. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not even caring. Like, you already done caught the ORAL from a crackhead. Come to find out, it was true. It was true. He got caught coming out the bathroom with her.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what he do, but obviously y'all know what he do. It was like a fair exchange. She would give the wop 3,000 and he would give the... Found out where the spot was. I had ran up in the spot one time and I'm like, so you doing what? You doing what?
Why you being weird to me?
And I done beat Blue ass because I'm not with nothing. Now, with the girl, Redbone, the crackhead girl, I wasn't finna fight her because, nope, I don't fight those types. Any type that do any other drug than weed, I'm not fighting them. And I make that perfectly clear in my life. I'm not doing it. I done fought, 3 crackheads in my life, and I regret it. I never... If it was my own choice, I wouldn't have done it. But yeah. So long story short, I get back to the house. Blue sitting there expressing himself. Oh, he this. He's so sorry. Oh, it's not true. Y'all, I thought I could be strong, but I felt so bad about what I just did. Like, I don't know why I felt bad because Blue just did all of this stuff. It's probably because of the person it was. It was with Troy. I just broke down crying, y'all. Like, I thought I was gangster, but I'm not. I broke down crying and I was like... Blue, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? I'm like... I don't know, like...
Bruh.
I can't do this no more.
Well, let me lock you out because I just was like...
I feel so bad. He like, what's wrong? I'm like, I slept with Troy.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Just like that. Bro, I started crying just like that. Like, a cry, baby. I slept with Troy. I don't know why I did it. Oh my God. Like, I was regretting it, bro. I really was regretting it because I'm like, I know Blue was wrong, but I mean, like, I don't know. Am I going to stay with a DL boy? Am I going to, is he going to, if he getting ORAL from crackheads, does that mean he going to start sleeping with him next? Was him and Annoying ever together? Like, I got so many questions, but I'm just like, I'm just crying. I just told him. Yeah, Blue walked out that house. Blue was so mad. Bro, that was the end of it. Like, Blue broke up with me. Blue left my ass high and dry. They could call me a hoe and all that. I was like, I could call him a lot of names, but I didn't. But you want to call me a hoe because I went and slept with my ex? He not a new body. I already slept with him before.
Bruh.
That's a dumb mindset I had. That was a dumb mindset I had. Oh, it wouldn't count if I go sleep with Troy because I slept with him before. Dumb shit. Long story short, as y'all know, I started back with Troy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I told y'all, I go backwards. And when I started messing back with Troy, his mother would call and be like, hey, I want you to come over, bring the kids over. We gonna have a nice dinner. And I couldn't mess with him and not tell her what the hell happened. So I kindly called her one day and I'm like, I can't come over there. She like, oh, what's going on, honey? What? You got bed bugs.
Oh, hell no!
He like, what? I got what? I said, you got bed bugs. I got bit up. I don't know how they not biting y'all up, but I got bit up. Troy ain't tell you? It happened, what, like a few weeks ago? Troy, you ain't tell her? Troy just sitting there looking stupid. Like, I'm like, Troy, tell her. You witnessed. You seen it. You like...
Yeah, Mom, I'm not gonna lie,
Bro, I told her that the next day. She done cleared everything out. Come to find out, it was the whole building had like an infestation. One house had it and it infested like the whole house. And because her younger son used to have his friends all in there, we don't know what friend brought it up in there. But long story short, after a couple of weeks, all of that stuff was cleared out. All of the bed bugs was gone. Everything was gone. So, like I said, her house was always clean, nice. I knew she was that type of person, but I just found it kind of embarrassing to tell somebody, like, hey, you know you got bed bugs. That's like saying something like that. That's like on somebody, oh, that a rat? Like, I guess that's why he didn't want me to tell her, but... yeah, so I had wound up telling her she got that all figured out or whatever. But we started messing back with each other. I'm not gonna lie, for the first 3 months, it was about 3 good months, 3 to 4 months, me and Troy was like the perfect relationship.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Baby boy wasn't in the way, Blue wasn't in the way, light-skinned cat, nobody was in the way. Me and Troy was basically getting money together. Like, if you know, you know. We was getting to this bag. My only problem with Troy is he loved to fumble the bag sometimes. Like, when you do one wrong thing, you messing up the whole bag. You're not messing up a part of the bag, a little bit of the bag. You destroying the bag. It came a time where I had wanted to go somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what happened that I was so angry, but me and Troy was fighting. We was fighting. I remember I had the kids. I remember my mother was there. I remember because I had a double stroller. I put my kids in a double stroller and I pushed the stroller up the block. I didn't push. I ran with the stroller up the block. Long story short, my aunt came. My aunt snatched the kids. She like, give me the kids. You always being ratchet. You could go be ratchet. Go chase Troy. I'm not taking my niece and my nephew up there. You not finna take my niece and my nephew up there to chase no nigga. You not finna do that. Like, y'all dumb. Y'all always want to argue by yourself. It was a hot summer day, bro. It was a nice ass day. All his friends was outside. The block was hot. When me and Blue broke up, Blue had left a few things at my house. And one of the things he left at my house was his BB belt. Now, if y'all know about the BB belt, y'all know about them stones on that BB belt. If you don't know about the BB belt, I'm going to post a little quick pic so you know what I'm talking about. But when I had went up that block and I was running up that block, I had took that BB belt with me. You already know, you can't beat a man. Hit him with something. Bruh. I'm telling Troy, I'm like, yo, give me back my money because you keep fumbling the bag and I'm tired of keep fixing it when you messing it up. So give me back my money. And he was not trying to give me back my money. Instead of him giving me the, so let's just say this lip gloss. Instead of giving me the lip gloss, he handed the lip gloss to a boy that was standing in the crowd and told the boy, here, hold this, don't give it to her. Once he said that, I pulled that BB belt out and I started whooping Troy ass on that corner. Or for every hit I gave to him, his friends was like, oh, I was whooping Troy ass with that BB belt. Mind you, he light-skinned. He light-skinned. He turning black, blue, red. It's just whelps. I am beating him. And I could not get myself to stop. I could not get myself to stop. Like, his friends trying to grab me. I'm trying to hit them. Like, it's open season for whoever want to get hit. It's lit right now. All I feel is like somebody, like, tackle me. Like, throw me to the floor. I'm like, what the f? I turn around because I'm like, now I'm finna beat your ass. Bro, it's the cops. Like, it's the cops. So they take me to jail, bro. Like, they took me to jail. It's not cute. Like, they took me to jail. They took me to jail, and I was just like, what the hell, yo? Like, I'm in jail, but my adrenaline was pumping so much, and I was so mad. I didn't care about going to jail. I didn't care. I was like, lock me up, take away the key. I'm this nigga. I'm lit. Like, I was cursing everybody out, bro. So the cops had locked me up. They had took me to jail, whatever. And it was time for me to see the judge. And the judge was like, oh, well, in order for you to get out, he need to come. Troy need to come drop the charges against you, because if he don't drop the charges against you, the state is just going to pick it up, because we seen, well, my cops was witnesses to what you did. If he don't drop the charges, the DA is going to pick up the case. So you finna be in here for some time. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, bro, I'm praying. I'm like, mind you, they gave me one phone call, but who I'm finna call when the only person number I know I just beat with the bell?
100% correct.
So I'm like, I cannot call him. So I call my aunt, because, you know, she got the kids. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I cannot be in here. Like, I need to get out of here. Like, somebody get me out of here. So she's basically like, oh, your mother and Troy just went to the precinct or whatever. They coming over there. I don't know what he finna tell them. I don't know what's finna happen, but they coming. So I'm like, yeah, is the kids good? So she like, oh yeah, they straight, whatever. The next day, I had wound up going back to court. The judge was basically telling me like, oh, Troy came in. He said he dropped the charges. He don't want to press charges on you. So you're free to go. I had left the courthouse. Now, when I had left the courthouse, Troy was standing there like by the, damn, if you from the Bronx, so you know 161st, when you coming out that court like by the bookends, behind the bookends, whatever, they let you go free. The bridges, Troy was standing there. He was standing right there waiting for me, and I was just like, where's the stuff that I wanted earlier that I was so mad that you kept fumbling the bag? Where's it at? So he's like,
oh, you know that boy that I gave it to in the crowd? Yeah, come to find out, we didn't even know him. I gave it to a complete stranger. So now we have nothing.
And that's exactly why I beat Troy ass that day. Because you stayed fumbling the bag. You see, you just fumbled another bag. That bag was at least a bin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't understanding why was he even giving it to somebody to hold when I told you to give it to me. You so petty and you so dumb. I'm the breadwinner. I'm the brains. You're just the body that does the work. I'm the brains. So long story short, like I said, I wound up going to jail. Troy dropped the charges on me. I came out. I went to my aunt's house to pick up my kids, and my aunt was like, oh, you dumb bitch. Da, 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 da. Like, she was cursing me out. Like, oh, you over here doing this, you doing that. Da, 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 da. But at the time, like I said, I was still young. I didn't care. Everything she said went in one ear and out the other. I didn't care. But you know what? I wish I did care, because I had kids. I had kids. I know they were still young, but I know that they was looking up to me. And I'm happy that my kids don't remember any of this. Because a lot of times I talk to them and I ask them, what y'all remember? What's the last memory I ever remember from being young? And they don't remember none of the toxicity. Toxic. Toxicity.
You want.
Toxicity. They don't remember none of the toxic shit. Okay? Period. I'm gonna leave this story right here because honestly, I got writer's block. Like, I know the story, but I know it's a few more things that happened before we moved to Staten Island. So I need to call Troy and I need to be like, yeah. So what happened again? What happened after this situation? Because I know it was a few more hoes. I know it was something going on. So, yeah, I need to touch back in with my peoples and see what's going on. Because I remember going to Staten Island after this. Like, I'm going to start writing out episode 7 right now. So, y'all can have another Baby Daddy series. I don't know when. Don't ask. Don't rush. Don't. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. One a week is enough. Keep it cute. Every time I turn around, I got like, oh, but the Baby Daddy series. Oh, but the Baby Daddy series. Oh, but the Baby Daddy series. I got other story times on my channel. Y'all better watch them other story times. My other story times be good too. It ain't hitting like the Baby Daddy series, but they be good too. Don't play with me. Let me give y'all a few little things that I left out of the other story times that I remembered. So remember the episode when me and Kat had fought? Remember my family was mad because I didn't want to fight her back. When we left out the building and my cousin had ran up on her, my little cousin had ran up on her and actually beat Kat up. Like, that was funny. I forgot that happened until Baby D brought it up. She was like, you don't remember our cousin beat her up? And I was like, she did beat that ass. She did beat that ass. When me and Blue had broke up, Blue wanted to smoke with Troy. He was putting up the Troy hood almost every day looking for Troy. Like, where he at? Where he at? So that happened. Nothing never transpired from that. Thank God. But that happened. Remember I told y'all that Kat had moved on. When Troy was in the hospital, she had found her a new boyfriend. Now, her boyfriend was a little, we call him swiping no swiping because he used to be on the train doing a little Metro card, swiping people on a Metro card, whatever like that. So we used to call him swiping no swiping. That was so funny because he really was some hot shit. And everybody used to be like, what the fuck you doing with him? Why you with him? What he gonna do? Swipe you on the train? What he finna do? Like, it was so funny. They got into a whole big thing just because she moved on. Like, that was weird to me. But that happened. What else? Oh, yeah. Troy's mother was not dirty. She's not dirty. It was not her fault for the bed bugs. But why didn't she know? Like, did they not bite her? Did they not bite her other son? Did they not bite none of her guests? Because like I said, when Troy was in that hospital and I was going upstairs to talk to his mother all the time at her house and I was sitting on them couches, I never got bit up or nothing. That must have happened recently because I have never got bit up all of the times I've been there. But then again, it's probably because I never spent the night. So I don't know. But all I'm going to say, she wasn't dirty. So don't jack that. She wasn't dirty. What else? Y'all, I actually had cheated on another time and he was pissed off, but it was with a female. I had wound up sleeping with this girl. No, that's another story time. That's another story time. I'm so sure he was mad because that bitch was stinking. That bitch was stinking. She was stinking.
Bruh.
But anyway, that's the end of my video. If you like this story, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow all of my social medias. And like this video right now. Like this video right now. You like the video. Thank you. Now, did you share it with your mom and your dad? That's too explicit. Share it with your cousin and your aunt. Those are real ratchets. They be into it. Not the mom and the dad. Share it with your cousin and your aunt. Because they want to hear this. They want to hear this.
I stop with bitches, that's no good for me. If you ain't NYB, then it's fuck you. You turn your back on me, then I don't trust you.